Hello again, Aqua here. Welcome to episode 7 of my 1.5.2 Feed the Beast beta. This is a little extra episode, so this will be the second episode I'm going to put on Saturday. Just going to do a little mining episode. This is going to be me for about half an hour, messing around in this, what I think is a medium hollow hill. I've had a good look around, I've been about 1,000 metres in each direction, not found a large. This is a decent sized medium, so I'm going to do this one. The portal back to my base, you see the dense forest there? Portal back to my base is up on the dense forest. If I get a bit closer, in fact, you'll see the big castle there just loading in. That you can see on the end of the last video. You can see the top of it. It's taking its time loading in, but I promise it is there. There it is. So the spawning is just up on the hill over there somewhere, on top of the trees, should I say? Well, it's under the trees, isn't it? But you know what I mean. I found this hill over here. It's a fair size. It's probably the biggest I've found. I found some good stuff. I found a couple of great wood trees with spiders' webs on from Foundcraft. In one of them, I got a looting 3 enchantment book, which is nice. I'm going to put that into a Thaumium sword. Hopefully, get repair on it. And in fact, I've got a Thaumium sword. I'm going to keep enchanting it until I can get repair on it, and then add the looting 3 onto it. So I'll have a looting 3 sword, which is kind of nice. This place, whenever you come into the Twilight Forest, you lose your spawn point. So if I died here, I'd spawn somewhere random based on where I zoned in. So it's best to bring a bed with you. And sleep before you go in somewhere really dangerous. I've laid a chest down there as well. Just cut a tree down, made a couple of chests, put them down there. So I've got somewhere to dump my stuff. And a couple of other things I've made is, one thing I'm going to make is these maze maps on all maps. I've never made any of them. But one thing I have made is from forestry. So NEI, is NEI working with this? No. Pack. Miner's backpack, a couple of iron ingots, some wool and a chest and some string, and a digger's backpack is stone instead of the ingots, and I made an apiarist one as well, which is an apiarist chest and that. So I've got 125 slot apiary bags to put beads in and stuff if I find any out and about. These are pretty cool items, and you can upgrade them to 45 slot ones, but for them you need right, so the recipe's not showing for them, is it? No, the woven ones it isn't showing. There you need some high level bee stuff from Silky Bees. So I've slept now, I've got a chest there. My stuff on me, I don't want to lose any of it of course, but my armour could be better if I'm being honest. I should have an helmet on. Bit silly that I've not, but here we are in this dark place. What the hell was that? Where'd you come from? What I like to do with these is light them up as best as I can. So that's a spider spawner. I'm going to get rid of that. Don't need spider spawners. Oh, look at that uncrafting table in the first chest. Wonderful. Uncrafting table is one of the best things you can find in these places. Really nice item. So that's lag. See me lagging out there? That was a bit terrifying, wasn't it? There's another spawner up there that I think is fire beetles. Actually, what was that pink stuff there? Did I see an enderman? Plenty of action in these, you've got to be careful. It's easy to get overwhelmed. 1 minute you can be alright, the next minute you can have creepers and fire beetles and all kind of shit on you. You do get creeper spawners and stuff in these that are quite useful. Normally creeper spawners, the ones I've found have been buried behind walls, which is fucking cheeky if you ask me, but you know, there's one of them horrible bastards. We don't want to deal with them really, not melee wise anyway. They set fire to you, quite dangerous. A couple of things I maybe should have done is made some fire resist potions, just in case we do have to fight any of them. Make a helmet because I'm not fully armoured, which is stupid really. Coming into here partially armoured is asking to lose all my shit really, because these can be somewhat overwhelming if you're not careful. Of course, I actually did alright in one of these in my beginner's guide let's play, a lot better than I've done before, because between starting my last Let's Play and the beginner's guide, I actually did some super hostile, which teaches you to be a bit more aware of what's going on around you. What I like to do with these is go around the edge and light up as much as I can. I am lagging a bit, which is a little bit scary. Look at all these. I've not seen any things flying around. I'm pretty sure this is a medium. Fairly, almost positive. It's quite big for a medium, as you can see. But yeah, medium I believe it is. Let's get rid of him. So you can see the one's pretty useful in here, which is why I wanted it before we... I wanted it before we came into this place. Must be a skeleton spawn around here somewhere. So once you've found a couple of Foundcraft dungeons, a couple of hollow hills, depending on how soul shards are in the next version of soul shards, you can fill up. Right, I'm just going to back off a sec. I want to eat a bit of food. You can fill soul shards, especially skeleton ones, up pretty quick. In previous versions, you only need to put one with a skeleton into a skeleton soul shard. That's 2 Endermen over there. Wonderful. The very first one of these ever came in, the very first version I played that had Twilight Forest, had an Enderman spawner in it. I've never seen one since, I don't know if they still exist. But Enderman spawner, natural Enderman spawner was a really nice thing to find. Especially as that was before soul shards. But oh no, it might have been... There was 3 Endermen there. That's awesome. That's maybe even more. If that's an Enderman spawner, I would absolutely love it. At the very least, I'm hoping to get off me, fool. Now, what else can happen in here? Shit, they're coming from somewhere, are they? What else can happen in here is your armour can just disintegrate really quick, and 1 minute you're alright, the next minute you're naked and you take damage a lot quicker. Something else you've got to be aware of. Which might be happening now. Bloody hell. Little spiders dropping down on me from somewhere. Skeleton in the mix. Let's get to safety a sec. So it's just nice having a door. Leave it open so you can get out quick, but you shoot me for the window. Leave it open so you can get out quick, but make sure you shut it after you, otherwise it'll just follow you up. Now we can dump all that shit in there. Really happy about getting on crafting table. That's made it worthwhile already. Of course, these things are collecting the items that are mine or dig up. Diggers will take like dirt and cobble and stuff. It's got dirt out there because it's in resupply mode, so what it'll do, it'll keep 64 in my inventory. And any more than 64 being there, so that'll probably be gravel and cobble in there, I guess. Let's have a look. Yep. So once we get over 64, the 64 will stay on my bar and the rest will go in there. Mine is look at all the arrows in me. Awesome. Miners is of course ores and stuff. Look at these little blue fellas, isn't they? Go with you. So I may have to make some more armour sooner rather than later. The Endermen were being a bit tight, weren't they? Let's head back down there. I'll put a bit of light down here. See what kind of spawners we've got. Oh shit. Lots of skeletons. Let's sort these out with a wand, nice and quick. Yeah, you can see you get plenty of resources, even just from loot drops. You're getting quite a lot of resource. Skeletons everywhere. I need to find where that spawner is. There must be a skeleton spawner. Over here somewhere. Don't want that creeper blowing this guy up. No ender pearl again. Yeah, they've been a bit tight, aren't they? Not a single ender pearl yet. Okay, let's light some more up. Be ready to run if I need to. Oh shit. That was dangerous and stupid. Could be in trouble. Let's get out of here. Ooh. So many of them are going to follow me. Not the best tactic, that. That rabbit. But you see why I made the wand before I came? It makes a lot of difference. Having this, got a little rabbit. Hello. Pew. Ah. That was possibly uncalled for. Right, how do I get out of here? Dangerous thing about falling down holes as well. You could fall down a hole that's full of extra aggro that you don't really want to deal with. There are arrows everywhere. At least I'm going to have plenty of arrows for my bow. So you've got to be careful. Spawners can be up in the ceiling. That's a spider behind me, isn't it? Yeah. Spawners can be up in the ceiling. They could be behind walls. Behind walls is really sneaky. To the point of being rude. Let's get some more light down here. I can't see that my armour having much left in it. I'm going to have to do a quick check. Yeah, look, nearly gone. That's that steel armour that I looted. My boots, my boots are nearly dead as well. Okay, I don't want to. Certainly don't want to run out of. Oh, get away, fire thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back because the boots have got like 1 hit left in them, and I don't want to be in there without a speed boost. So that's certainly an issue. I'm gonna cut the camera there, and I'm gonna go take some of this back, and I'll carry on clearing that when I get back. Okay, I'm back. I'm just about to make some new boots. I actually got attacked by a werewolf and it destroyed the boots I was wearing. So I made some fabricated robes as well, leggings and robe. But I ain't got enough levels to enchant that, but these are going to be getting enchanted. If I get protection 4 and repair on them, they'd be wonderful, but I can't see me being that lucky. Saying that, I got a pretty bang on Wonder Lightning, didn't I? What I'm about to do is make another pair of these boots for the Traveller, and you can see the things it needs. Well, these, I was saving these, but I don't really know why I'm saving them. Them with repair would be really good, but I can't see me getting a repair book. Repair books are really rare, really hard to get. So I'm going to destroy these, and the best way to destroy these is don't actually let them get destroyed like the ones that I mistakenly just did. If I press shift on there, look at all the aspects that these boots have got. Now look at the aspects that the new pair of boots needs, and you'll see that this covers the Motus, the Aqua, the Tutamen, and the Aura. That's the little feather thing on the end. The only thing that's missing is the Solemn, the Date, and we get a bit of extra Precantatio out of it as well. So what we can do is throw them. I made some Alembics, by the way, to catch the Precantatio. So that's the Precantatio's the magic wand. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's what I've always called it. So I'm going to throw them in there, and I'm going to throw that Date in there. And what that should do is... What the hell's that happened? It clearly said there was enough water there. Well, that's confusing. I have to put a bit of... that makes no sense. Let's put these in one at a time. The boot should have had water in. Well, it did say it showed water, didn't it? But so there's 2. Let's try another 2. And if this don't work, I don't know what the hell's going on. So now it's showing it. Look at them again. Look, there certainly is water there. If you press shift, it should have been all alright, but it isn't. Strange. And what we should get is a pair of boots, and we've got 15 frequentatio in there. Looks like some solemn in there, so there shouldn't have been any of that extra. Let's just get my goggles on so I can actually see what's in there. So of course when you're wearing goggles, I could have done that a bit easier. When you're wearing goggles you can see what's in these. So there's 15 frequentatio, 8 solemn, which it asked for, but it didn't need. It looks like that's wrong. It looks like it actually wanted 16 aqua and no solemn, doesn't it? What we could do with that is, I've set up a little chest over here. At some point we want to get a golem onto this, but a tallow golem, but for now, click that, and click that. Now there's 7 left in there, you need 8 to get this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 1 bit of chisel sandstone there, and throw that in. And what I can do now is, if I hit that with a wand, maybe I'll use that wand. Oops. If I give that a clip of a wand, it's put all the extra bits into there, so that's got 8 in there now. So I can pick that up with a valve. And then these bits I'm just going to chuck away. So what I'll do with them is shift right click them, and that makes them disappear. If I just right clicked, it'd put them back into the crucible. But because I shift right clicked, it just put them into the atmosphere, so you can see I've got a little bit of flux down the bottom there. That's what caused the flux. So now I've got a nice new pair of boots again. Wonderful. Put that one back in there. Put them valves back over here. So I've just got a chest over there, ready to collect stuff, and with some empty valves in it. And with my 30 levels, hopefully this time I might get repair on these. Third time lucky, no. So third time again, no protection. But we can wear the protection 4 is still good. It's going to do me good while we're out fighting stuff. Even though it doesn't show us actual armour, it does make a hell of a difference having protection on. So protection 4 on all your gear makes you really solid. So I ain't got the best armour on. I do look the business, dressed as a wizard, but I have to do something different for armour for now. Obviously the boots are good, but I'll try to do the same again. When them boots wear down, I'll do the same again. So it's cost a little bit of material each time, but at least you don't have to mess around with the aspects so much. So yeah, right, I'm going to make some armour, and then I'll see you back at the Hollow Hill. Okay, I'm back. I made some steel leggings and a steel helmet from some steel that I'd looted. It'll do for now. And I had a bronze chest plate in my chest from a chest that I'd looted. So that'll do me. I've got pretty good armour class there. I've got my speedy jumpy boots on, which is the important bit. That's a bit that I don't like being without, especially when I'm fighting stuff. I like to be able to get out quick if I need to, and that's what these let me do. Really worth making. Last couple of games I've played, I've kind of skipped them for the power suits, but I think the power suits recipes certainly were too cheap. If I was asked to give an honest opinion, they were too cheap. It's going to mean the modular power suit really is powerful. I actually think it makes quantum suit look a bit cheap, look a bit vulnerable. I certainly have less trouble fighting withers. Not that I have a great deal of trouble using a gravity suit, but I certainly have less trouble. I've got to watch my health still with a gravity suit. You do take a bit more damage, whereas with a modular power suit, you don't even take a heart of damage, rarely, fighting withers. So the problem with this is, you do burn through armour really quick, so having a powered set would actually be much better for this than wearing through metal sets like I am doing. There must be a skeleton spawner somewhere. Where did he come from? Now, of course, wherever there's... Get off. Wherever there's dark spots up there, then... Hello. Hello. Whenever there's dark spots, stuff can spawn in it, so you get lots of stuff dropping down on you from above. Rapier's pretty good for a quick attack. Some good stuff in here though. Don't see much diamonds, but you generally don't get a lot of diamonds in mediums. Yeah, you need to be in the large hills really for a lot of diamonds. But you certainly do get a lot of diamonds in the large hills, so I don't actually see any. I could do with some diamonds. Of course, with a minion stone, I could just transfer all this gold. There's plenty of gold in here. Like you can see, I could just transfer a lot of this gold into diamonds if I so desired. Hello. Fairly sure there's a spawners behind walls somewhere. Oh shit. The other problem is, of course, your food goes down really quick. Is that a hole? Is that a dangerous hole? Yeah, look at the amount of creepers we're getting coming from that side. Shit. It's not blowing off, fool. There maybe just was a lot of creepers over there, but suspicious to say the least. There's those two coming at me, I think. Oh shit. Get over there. I'm not panicking, but I've got a little bit of an issue with that. I'm near to torches, and I should eat as well. I've got more torches in my bag, but I just forgot to take them out and put them on bar. There we go. No, 64 torches. There we go. Let's put them in there. Stop that being an issue. Right, where's these spawners? There's some more torches as well. Cool, we'll have them. Them peacock feather fans I don't usually bother with. You can blow mobs back, but it means switching weapons just to blow a mob back. If you really want to blow mobs back, then make a Sword of the Zephyr, because that's what that does. I'm doing a bad job of killing them, aren't I? Right, let's keep going around here. This was a dangerous place over here, wasn't it? This is where it's all still dark and full of terrors, like the night. Yeah, that was it. Ooh. That was get off me. Them little bastards, you've got to be careful with them. They can oh, that'll be why then. Using my pick to fight stuff is not ideal. I wonder why they took so long to die. Right, we're kind of got the outside done, I think. Yeah, really, once you've cleared one of these out, you need to try and get up high. It's actually better doing this once you've got flight, jetpack makes it. Ooh, air diamond. Air diamond's better than no diamonds, I suppose. Weird chest, a bit of cactus and a bit of sand. So right, we're on this side, okay. So I've gone all the way around the outside, which is good. Let me get rid of that bit of lava there, just so I don't run into it later. Got myself issues. And I'm gonna get loads of redstone out of here, which is good. Be able to use that to upgrade my speed on my pickaxe there. So looking forward to using that. And of course, all these mobs, the benefit is you do get XP racking up pretty quick. So I've done the outside. Now I'm going to come in the middle, clear the middle up a bit. I'm going to get rid of chests as I see them, just so I know what I've emptied and what I haven't. And then we're looking fairly safe. Got an Enderman. It was. Come here, Enderman. Give me your pearls, please. As I've said before, it's worth sodding tight ender bastards. Fight an Enderman, look at the feet and they don't teleport away anywhere near as much. Oh yeah, dear. There he is. Ho ho ho. No, something on the floor wasn't picking up there yet. No, I thought there was something on the floor I couldn't pick up. I presume my chest was, my bag was full, but it isn't. Right, let's keep lighting this. Let's check that. More iron, more torches, more arrows, and a flower pot. Lovely. Right, bag's full. Let's break that. And now just scoot outside for a sec and dump all this into the chest. And we can sort it out later. So I think that's probably maybe the only diamond I want to get out of this place. There doesn't seem to be any up in the ceiling, up in the roof of the cave. Maybe the odd one or two. There's plenty of other stuff, but I don't see any diamonds. Now, one of the things that I generally do in these places, well, you may have seen off my previous videos if you've watched them, is the first quarry I get, I've generally found a large hill by then, and I think quarrying a large hill as your first quarry is pretty good. It gets you a lot of useful stuff. I mean, it's just like a lot of iron and a lot of redstone and stuff. And because they're a little bit lower level, you get all the good stuff a bit quicker. I think it's worth doing anyway. I'll probably do it. Well, it depends on server rules actually. If the server agrees. Why is that cobble there? I don't think I put that there. There's a chest on that, wasn't there? A chest all on cobble now, or was that just the one? Who knows? Let's go over here where it's dark. There's another spawner, wasn't there? Where'd that come from? There you are. Hello. I can hear a zombie, but I don't see him. Of course, the other bit is like holes in the floor that can have mobs in. Like I say, you've got to be careful when you fall down in some. Sometimes you can be trying to jump away from danger. I'll get rid of that. You can't actually, even with soul shards, there's some soul cages that don't seem capturable. I'm pretty sure they're one of them. But we ain't got soul shards anyway, so that don't really matter. That bit of lava in there that looks a bit troublesome. Okay, now we're open to the sky. I didn't even realise that till now. Okay, I've pretty much got this safely lit. There's still going to be mobs spawning because, as I say, they spawn up there in the dark areas where they've got a ledge to stand on and drop down. But now, I think I'm safe enough to do a bit of mining. So I think I brought some dirt with me. Did I bring some dirt? I meant to. Well, I've got 45, it's not loads, but it'll do. I've got a bit of dirt, so I can start Ned pulling up and use the right weapon, or use a weapon. Still think there's a skeleton spawner in here somewhere, but who knows. So yeah, now it's just a case of going around, getting all the resources, mopping up. A little bit boring. I've kind of done this episode before as well. I've pretty much done the same. And I believe my beginner's guide I pretty much did the same as this. But so I apologise if it's boring. I just thought I'd chuck a little extra one out there with it being Saturday. And now we've got it safe, it's just going to be a case of watching me mine stuff. So I'll probably wrap up in a minute or so, because I mean, you play Minecraft yourself, you see plenty of mining. It's not like I do it any more interesting than anyone else does. It's just hitting rock with a pickaxe and picking up the stuff. The useful thing that I've got, this forestry backpack, of course, all the ores are just going straight into there. So it saves, it gives you a bit more inventory space to get stuff. Yeah, I could do with some extra speed on this. It's pretty quick, because it's like the cobalt head makes it pretty quick standard, but I could certainly do with some redstone on this to make it quicker. And after this episode, I'm going to spend a bit of time getting some IC2 power generation together. Never lava. I may actually start having a go, because I've looted quite a few chests. I've got a few of them special frames from Farmcraft. Now, I think the actual special frames aren't from Farmcraft. I think they're from Forestry. Special frames from Forestry that I think they may help mutation quite a bit. So I'm going to have a little research on the internet, see what they do for me. And if they help mutation a lot, I may actually go straight for demonic bees. Demonic bees aren't too hard to get. You've got to do a bit of breeding in the nether, which ain't a problem. You need to breed a modest with, I can't remember what other bee it is, but it's modest, and it's possibly something from the industrious land, so I might have to do a bit of breeding beforehand just to get up to the industrious or imperial land. Pretty sure it's either industrious or imperial land, and you breed that with a modest, and then a couple more breeding cycles. You eventually get it to be a demonic, which will produce plenty of lava. Well, phosphorus, which you can turn into lava in a squeezer. So that's all good. Because I really don't want to do the nether lava again. It used to be different. I think it's always been available in server play, but since the game went, I think after 1.25, it went so that even single player is like a server, so you can just set up the nether and it keeps loaded as long as you've got a chunk loader in there. But, makes it a little bit too trivial, possibly. But, there's not a lot of other options. There really isn't. So, hello. I don't think you can trap stuff. Oh. Thought, what was Mossy Cobble doing in here? It wasn't Mossy Cobble at all. It was just a bit of. It was just a bit of vine. And of course, this stuff's good for XP. Some stuff gives XP when you mine it. Lapis being one of them that gives quite a bit. See that when the Minecraft guys do the UHC, ultra hardcore. See most of them ignoring the lapis. Well, I reckon I'd get it for levels just so I can do better enchantments. Because they always enchant the gear, but they always enchant it real low. But skipping all this lapis and stuff. Going to get you a level or two. Especially if you don't like level 6, 7. It's going to give you a good bit of XP towards your next level. Of course, they can't risk fighting all the time because you'd end up using more gold than you could find, keeping yourself healed up. Certainly, when it comes to lapis, I think they should definitely mine it whenever they see it. The only mobs I've got to be really careful of is them beetle things. I've also got to keep an eye on my food situation because that's going down quite quick. Come here, you. Right, let's get up there. Yeah, I wouldn't mind there. It'd be nice to have enough people to play UHC. I think you need at least, I reckon, about 20 odd people for that. How many do they have? Maybe at least 12 people probably. That'd give you 4 teams of 3, wouldn't it? But I'm guessing they're around 18 for the last one. It's good to watch. If you don't watch it, it's pretty cool. It's a 2000 by 2000 map, and the only way you can get health back is by eating a golden apple, which gives you 2.5 hearts. So you've got to actually mine gold to get apples to get your health back. And it's the last man standing wins. Pretty cool. Anyway, I'll stop advertising for Minecraft. So I'm just going to go get a load of this stuff. Keep going till I'm bored. And I might try and find a large hill off camera. But so after I've done a bit of this, after I've filled up my bag a couple of times, that's what I mean about spawning up where it's dark. Look, that guy spawned up there. So this is dark enough to spawn, I guess. Unless he fell from even higher, it might have been up there. So look. There's certainly shadows and stuff up there, isn't there? So this is an ideal place where mobs could spawn real dark. Eye up, things could spawn there, drop on your head. That's kind of the place that you want to be looking for to get rid of. Oops. Try that again. Oh shit. Bit of a failure. Get up there. There we go, that's what I'm trying to do. Let's get above this lapis and get out of it. Right. Okay then, so bonus episode. If you watched it, thank you very much. If you skipped it, no worries. There's nothing really, just a bit of mining. And well, you saw me make a new pair of boots, but that's no big deal. It is quite useful using your damaged boots to make you for the aura for your new one. I don't know if they showed me that, but it's a useful tip. Right, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Cheers. Bye. Hello, I'm back again for a little bit. I can't believe I've never made one of these before. Look at this thing. Pretty awesome. See the ghast to the southeast of me? That's roughly where I spawned. The hill that I thought was a medium, over to the right there, that's one that I've been digging out in. It's actually a small. I've just been in this large hill here, and almost died. I actually fell through a hole in the floor, in the roof, and landed in amongst loads of spiders and creepers in the dark. Dug into a hole in the wall in a panic. Didn't have any blocks, which had all fell into my digger's backpack, and barely survived with like 2 health and my food right down here. Managed to make a couple of dog legs and survive. Anyway, so that's only a medium as well, so I've not actually found a large hill yet. That's a pretty big for a small hill, that one that I was in. So I'm going to head back and clear all this junk out. I found another uncrafting table, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, magic map, really nice. Really easy to make as well. If you look at it, I always thought this had to have the map focus. Now, look at map. There's that thing there, maze map focus. That's obviously for a maze. I always thought this had to have this. I never bothered crafting it. All you need to craft is one of these things: magic map focus, bit of glowstone, raven feather, and a torchberry. Torchberries you find all over. Raven feather, if you just run around for long enough, you'll see little black birds, which are ravens. Let's keep on the run. See if I see one while I'm running. Kill a couple of them, or one of them, if you're lucky, and there's one. Look. Kill one of them guys, get a raven feather. Nevermore, nevermore. And combine it with torchberries. Torchberries you'll find in like any underground bit. So like any hole in any cave, you'll get torchberries up on the roof. Surround it with paper. You've got a magic map. Look at that. That's really awesome. So I'm gonna have a good run around. See, normally I don't come here until I've got a jetpack and stuff. Especially with power suits being a bit cheap recently. Looks some really cool, just random stuff in these places. I like it a lot. Right, so yeah, video's a bit long. I should have actually waited till I found a large hill. Can't believe that little one was little, not medium. I thought it was at least a medium. So, and the one I was just in, I thought it was large, but I didn't see any ghosts floating about. So I'm gonna have a good look around for a large, and I'll probably start the next episode in a large hill. So I shall see you then. Thanks again. Bye.